Hey guys, welcome back to the next video. In this video, we are going to talk about operational modernization. So this is one of the modernization concepts. There are totally two modernization concepts which we are working on this particular training. One is the operational modernization. The other one is going to be about runtime modernization. As you can see here, repackaging and moving an application from IBM WebSphere network deployment to traditional WebSphere-based container runtime, making without any code change. So this is one of the recommendations from IBM Transformation Advisor when it reviews your assets, and it basically understands that what exactly is your coding and your dependencies for those coding, and then basically it tells you that go with move the monolithic applications to traditional WebSphere container, and then look for some kind of recoding your entire infrastructure into into a microservice. So that is the recommendation here. So if your application, let's just say that if you have a little business, let me repeat that again. If there is a little business need for a future investment in application and transformation, advisor suggests significant code changes to move your WebSphere into Liberty. You can instead repackage your application for deployment on a traditional WebSphere application server container runtime environment. So you can also use this container for WebSphere application server, because if your transformation advisor detects that it requires pretty much a significant code change, then for it to move to Liberty server, then it will ask you to go over to this area, which is moving your traditional application to WebSphere container, which will have WebSphere application server as part of it, but then it will be using a container which actually runs on that. You can also modernize and replace traditional WebSphere network deployment administration with more modern tools like automated DevOps pipeline. You can reuse an existing WebSphere automation scripting which is already being used in environment, or tools which tools in WebSphere Hybrid to capture and automate environment configuration. These tools create separate DevOps pipeline for each application in the cell that moves towards the traditional WebSphere containers. The container runtime provides scaling, routing, clustering, high availability, and continuous availability that was previously supported by WebSphere network deployment. As a result, the operation teams can run cloud native and existing application in the same environment with the same standardized logging, monitoring, and the security framework. This scenario is covered. This obviously we are going to look at this scenario of operational modernization in detail later point of this training. So this is just an overview. When we're talking about hybrid edition, I just want to mention about the operational modernization option. And according to operational modernization, there is an option of you to push it to Liberty, but even if that option is not available, you can still host your application, your monolithic application, on your container until you strangle the application, and bit by bit you can move it to the microservices. On the next video, we will be looking at runtime modernization. What is runtime modernization and how we're going to deal with it. Just an introduction, because we have specific topics about later part of our project. Last two projects will be dedicated for operational modernization and runtime modernization. So there we will be working more in line or in tune with the operational and runtime modernization. Thanks again for watching this video. I'll see you on the next one.